Life is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner.
Hi, you guys. Guess where I'm not? I'm not in my car. I am actually in my bedroom. This is my little work nook, basically. Yeah, it's a very small space. It's big enough for like my desk chair and then my desk, and then out there is my real bedroom. Don't look, my bed isn't made. But I wanted to talk about how I'm feeling since last week and just kind of chit chat. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was last week after my whole situation that happened. I do want to address this because this happens to me a lot. I have a really bad day or week, and then the next week is usually really good, and then I cycle again. I have a really bad day or I have a really bad week, and I wanted to talk about that because I feel like a lot of people don't. It's okay to have those bad days, and it's okay to have those bad weeks, but I think it's really important to really take stock and think about what you're doing on your really good days and your really good weeks. Like, what do you do when you wake up on those days? How are those days crafted, like around what makes you feel good? And just being really present of where you're focusing your energy and your time and like your thoughts on those really good days and really good weeks. And same goes for the bad ones. You need to think about, what are you focusing on those days? What's getting in your head on those days? Because if we're more mindful and we focus more on the good, I love this quote, when you focus on the good gets better. When you focus on the good gets better. And that's really true. And that's something that I've been trying to live by for the past like 6 months. Literally, that was my bio on Instagram for a really long time. Because it's so true. When you focus on the good gets so much better, and that's what I've been trying to do since last week. And I'm like, okay, well, what's good in my life? What am I grateful for? What am I thankful for? What makes me happy? And how can I incorporate that more into my days? Earlier this week, I woke up super anxious, and I was like, oh no, this is not good. And I was so bad. Like, I went to one of my classes and then my other one was online, and I was like, oh my gosh. After the online one, I got off my computer, I literally laid on my bedroom floor and I looked at the ceiling and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make myself feel better? And I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on a walk by myself, and I'm going to call my grandma. And I called my grandma, and then after I called her, I got home and I was still feeling like, if you've ever had anxiety, for me it feels like I can't breathe. Like, this is what it feels like all inside of me, everything's really tight. And I was still feeling like that even after my walk. And so I sat down in my little like nook area. Not this, I have like a little nook in my, I can show you. I forgot, I can show you, hold on. So I have this little, pardon, oh, it's dark, there we go. I have this little area, don't look at the clothes, there, not there, but I sat right there. I sat in that spot right there, and I hugged him. And that is a squashmallow that my best friend got me for my birthday. Look how cute it is. But I hugged the squashmallow to my chest, and I was looking on my phone. I was looking for a meditation, because have a best friend named Katie, and she always talks about how important meditation is, and my grandma always talks about how important meditation is, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it, because what can it hurt? And so I put in my headphones. It was 17 minutes, and I hugged the squashmallow to my chest like this, and I just sat there with my head like that in the squashmallow. I listened to the meditation, and I tried to push all other thoughts out of my head. I put my phone on the other side of the room, and I was listening to the meditation, and he basically just talked me through life. That's what he did. He talked me through life. And whenever I was listening to it, I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I needed when I needed it. And after that, I got up and I felt so much better. Like, I literally felt like the stress had melted out of my body. Like, it didn't exist anymore. And it felt so dang good. And I was so proud because I did not binge. I did not, when I'm feeling my most anxious, that's when I binge the worst. And I didn't do it. And so I was very proud of myself for that. And I was proud of myself for talking myself out of the anxiety and just really being mindful of who I am, what I'm doing, and where I'm doing it. Because I know that if I'm anxious and my bedroom's a mess, I'm gonna be even more anxious. I know that if I wallow in the anxiety, like, the anxiety's gonna get worse. And in this moment in time, I didn't do that. I did something to make myself better. I listened to that meditation. I was like, yes, Raven, you're doing so good. And I think it's so important to document the good moments and the bad moments, because without one, you wouldn't have the other. Remember that. And I was just really thinking about it. I was like, dang, if I was this mindful every day of my life, I would be so much better. Like, my life would be so much better. So that's what I've been trying to do. It's hard. Oh, girl, boy, them, they. It's hard. It's hard to sit down and really just focus and be like, oh my gosh, I'm alive on this planet. That's crazy. And I feel like within the last year, I've come a really far way, like, of understanding that, but I still don't think I think about it enough. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all. I wanted y'all to, like, really think about, you're on this planet and you're alive. And that is so cool. It was so cool. And I really wanted to, like, say that today. And I feel like it's really important to remember that. And it's really important to have those things that you do, or the people that you're around, or the quotes that you love that remind you of that. Because you need those things. And those things are important. They're so important. Because they're what keeps us grounded and mindful. And it was just so good sitting there and being like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm not my body, I'm not my thoughts, I'm not any of this, you know? I'm made of literal stardust. I am made of see what I should do? I'm made of stardust, and I'm on this planet, and I get to go outside, and I get to smell the flowers, and I get to feel the grass, and I get to touch the trees, and I get to experience all of these things. Even the bad things, I'm still getting to experience them. And that's really cool. It makes me happy. I'm almost crying because, like, it's so cool to be alive. Hard things that happen, but there are also such good things that happen, and we need both of them. We really do. We need both of them. And I just want you guys to remember that, and I want you guys to be grateful that you're here. I know I've spent so much of my life not being grateful that I'm here, but this human existence, baby, we get to experience it together, and that is just so awesome. feel like I'm a lot better than I was last year at this time. I'm really realizing why I'm here, basically. And it's hard. It's so hard. But it's so awesome too, because I am another human being on this planet, and I'm not gonna know everyone or everything or ever see everything or read every book, but I get to do some things while I'm here. And if that's not freaking awesome, I don't know what is. And I just have to constantly remind myself, no one cares about you as much as you care about you. No one cares what you're wearing. No one cares about how much fat you have on your body. No one gives a mother F about what you looked like today. No one. Okay? No one thinks about you as hard as you think about you. Repeat that in your head over and over again, because that's what I have to do. It's as good as you make it. So make it freaking good. Make it freaking good. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't know what else to say. We're here, baby. We're here. And I hope that you realize how awesome it is to be here. And I will watch this video when I need a reminder of how awesome it is to be here. Thank you for watching, and if you want to like this, like it. If you don't, that's fine. If you want to comment something that makes you happy, comment something that makes you happy. Subscribe. I don't care if you like or comment, but subscribe so you know when I post. Yeah, I love you guys, and I hope that you're having a good day, and I hope that you realize how much you're worth, because you're worth a lot to a lot of people, even if they're not saying it. I love you.